welcome back to Ultimate Driving. It is the day 88 of my career. Thank you so much for 200,000 views in my channel and 800 subscribers over as well. The 800 subscribers is now finished for even a little bit of days ago, and because I have something for a really bad news, even for itself, that I won't be able to keep on talking anymore of this time. It's not for my last time as well, and because I was really sick as well, that I just got infected. So anyways, we're gonna be getting inside of the dealership right now. Even instead of this talking a little bit of stuff, we have something new cars that yesterday that we talking about for new cars around for any more of these vehicles, not my cars as well. Let's get around for the new vehicles. Now we seems to have this, a Bentley Continental GT3, and that was slightly even more likely cooler as well. So even of this feature that I'm gonna be buying this British car for sure, and it will be cost around for under $1 million as well. The top speed is 203 and 3.8 seconds per acceleration. The next thing is 3 seconds of the acceleration. The Acura NSX Hill Climb Edition. That probably it wasn't the newest of them all, and because that were slightly look like it's not the independent UD edition around here just yet. It's not just like this one, it's just a hill climb that the top speed is 199. It was slightly not bad, but I am never able to purchase for this thing. And the last thing it is the Volkswagen, the Grand Station Wagon as well. It's a sports wagon of this station like this one or something. That once I got for 1 million credits back, and looks like I never able to buy for this thing. So I got 1,025,000 credits as well. So we absolutely going to be into my cars, and that I just eventually upgrade for the Dodge Viper GTS. And looks like I'll be right back after this interstate sprint. I'll be telling you why, since I'm about to be retired at commentary. So it looks like this car has upgraded into some kind of a GT3 rims, and there is no body kits for spoilers as well. And because that, despite never able to be seen this as anyways. So most of all, that these guys are going to be for ruining everything as well. So we're going to be checking out for the secondary, and the third color isn't that working as well. So looks like we're going all the way for full red, and I shouldn't be able to get wrapped as well. So how that my engine upgrades is maximized to 131, and the weight reduction that I should be able to get around here, that I'm going to lose so much dollars as well. Now increase our top speed isn't going to be that much. To be sure that isn't going to be that is this way to become a legalized street racer, but I don't really think so. And our next interstate sprint, and I should not able to forget this. I shouldn't able to review this as possible. That wasn't going to be pretty enough. I refuse to get along with itself, and I just literally upgrade my vehicle. We customize the vehicle to active for the Stage X. So it looks like I'm going to be reducing for my weight reduction. So after I just completely upgrading of any vehicles, we're going to be reviewing more, and I'm a little bit, it's not going to be very exciting too. So we need anything as possible to get around of many more vehicles as possible and turn them to 200 miles per hour of those vehicles. So not everything though isn't going to be upgrading on any vehicles. I slightly remembered that how the vehicle is cannot able to be upgraded of this thing. So I'm just going to be trying to do this thing, but whatever, we think this isn't going to be making for just one thing. And I really guess I'm really trying to upgrade up this vehicle into 200 mile per hour mayhem as well. So this vehicle is something it's going to be all about for the white and gold Paladin. like this paint job as well. We're done this for this paint, and the stage X is literally active for 211 miles per hour, and we're not doing for such as weight reduction as well. No, I might be able to sure we're gonna be finding any cars to do this, but what if I upgrade this into 215 miles per hour of probability of this vehicle? It's not upgradable for anything as possible. So what if I'm gonna be using for some kind of a Talladega vehicle? Well, probably it's gonna be over 200 miles per hour. So under 200 miles per hour is literally of this thing. So I'll be making a second of this all. I'll be finding a new Mustang of this thing. So we're gonna be choosing an American like these things as well. So we didn't eventually upgrade of this vehicle, but looks like I was able to get, I just missed interstate sprint race. But looks like I'm gonna be upgrading the vehicle, and the stage X could be a 230 miles per hour. So we just purchased this, and it's completely active as well. So we just eventually blasted all the way through and view more of these American vehicles. So what I just rather need to do next, and looks like I'm gonna be finding any more of these vehicles that will come to 200 miles per hour. So the next thing, there's my Mustang overall. This vehicle got anything of upgrades itself. If I just already upgraded this vehicle, now I'm not pretty sure that 25, and I got pretty sure that we're blasting all the way to 233, and I should be able to get more cars. Is the Mustang? Well then, upgrade of all vehicles is gonna be pretty possible itself. 22 miles driven is actually gonna be for my first thing without any traction control. We're gonna be upgrading to 200 miles per hour style, and looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I maximum upgrade any of the American vehicles, but this time I'm going to be buying the AMG GT3. What I'm just trying to do, the LM is absolutely for the around here. The AMG GT3, we eventually purchased the vehicle already, and looks like we're gonna be heading back into, oh dear, it's the interstate sprint anyways, and the acceleration is absolutely smooth, and we're going ready for this thing as well. So first thing we're going to be battling out, as we're going to be doing about for the interstate sprint, I'll be turning off the chat filter itself without any fastest acceleration itself. So no nitrox means I'm going for nitrox all the way down. And if I'm just gonna be going for a downhill dash throughout, then I'm just gonna be using the nitrox anyways. Now I should be able to get all the way up here, and I'm probably very sure I'm not slightly fast. That underpowered means I'm gonna be slightly hit the nitrox as well. Since I just already hit down the hill, it doesn't quickly have any nitrox or something. So if something that who was immobile, and we're gonna be pretty itself that we're not doing on touch. So except for what? So if I just make myself quitting of this race by using the garage as well, I'm not going itself for wanted. If I'm just trying to be a police officer itself, wait, there must be a road construction over here. Now whatever we do, that someone is gonna be right behind us. Wait, I'll be taking for a little bit a long time before I just gonna be literally stop talking for itself. So I'll be talking to you guys even a little bit later on. do I really need to talk about this right now? And we're still able to finish this thing as well. It's going to be late in the morning, and it has been 6,000 feet behind him, and we just finished for 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Along itself, we're still able to be racing over here, and I'll be making sure that I'm just going to be favoriting for this thing. So, I currently have... oh no, I have to get all the way back to Rich again. So, but almost there, I'll be going to make things out. After that, I just going to be driven 1 mile. That changes to rank 116. So, I'm not able to get customized of this vehicle. So, I'm not pretty sure that we're upgrading anything in the amount of this thing. So, we're going to be fueling upgrade of this thing to be faster than police cars. So, I'm not pretty sure this isn't going to be always to do about. So, as I'm going to be upgrade of this vehicle, I'll be making sure that will be any other kinds of or anything about for this thing. So, we're going to be painting of this thing. The secondary color is I'm going to be press the 0 on the map for this thing. So the primary color is going to be all the way to orange itself. So I'm not going to be making sure that how disappointed that I am. So looks like the third color is not the spoiler. So not anyways, that is absolutely going to be doing it all the map for this thing. So we're going all the way to upgrade into 181 miles per hour, and I'm just going to be trying to lose money anyways. We're just going to be all the way about the airstrip drag race, and looks like this car just upgraded into a masterpiece. Now we're going to be able to customize of this vehicle later, and I'll be viewing more vehicles as left as possible. So I suggest I'll be upgrading of this vehicle instead of 190 miles per hour. So I'm just going to be completely drive, but overall it's been 5 minutes of this video since I'm not ready to do so. Anyways, I'll be secretly upgraded of this vehicle. There must be a secondary color itself. I don't really think so that the engine upgrades are going to be 198 miles per hour. That I lose any of these dollars, I won't be able to get quick as possible. So upgrade to that. So, and I'll be changing the wheels as possible. So I'm not going to be changing into some kind of a little bit of Beetle style as well. So I'll be changing into old-fashioned style, like any more of these. I'll be coming around through that I just eventually upgrade into any more of these vehicles. Not just like this and anything, or probably a lot of them. That I'm going to be choosing saline around for gear. It's not going to be literally what happened about here. So I already buy for anything of these vehicles, but we're slightly upgrade into any of these things as well. This is not going to be perfect around you. So I'm going to be turned into a Mustang to color blue. So we're going to be making of these more. And finally, I'll be accessing into that I just eventually going to be buying for the UD edition around for this Germany around here and stuff. So we're going to be switched dealership and going all the way to UD editions around here. So let's literally buy this thing already. So to purchase here, and looks like we're absolutely good to go. And what we absolutely sound like this? Pretty good, right? And looks like I definitely going to be upgrading into street racing version, which means 231. And I just lost all the money in the secondary color. Is this pretty exist? I think is exactly how, yes. The third color must be the spoiler. And literally that I just gonna be pretty to do this out. So I make sure that I'm just gonna be using for fuelizing the stock age as any of the vehicles as possible. So it looks like this vehicle I'm gonna be changing into secondary color, And beyond of this vehicle is exactly how Need for Speed Heated looks like. So now the weight reduction, oh dear, we're slightly out of money and we need more credits to do so. Any more of these stuff as well, 231 miles per hour, that looks like it's absolutely pretty perfect though. And we're gonna be changing in towards to, oh dear, it's gonna be a lot of these cells as well. We turn this into stealth, is pretty much very perfect as to do so. Now, I'm pretty still need to find any wheels are going to be perfect around here right now. So, any more of these vehicles that I just slightly upgrade of this thing. So, looks like I'm going to be changing into this thing as well already. That I just going to be pretty possibly to do so. Now, it's not look like this or anywhere else or just like elsewhere. That I just completely upgrade into their stuff. But look at this. It's not gonna be really perfect though. Not slightly even those designs yet. So I'm gonna be choosing this. And it's gonna be really perfect as well. So it was gonna be slightly this anyways. And the GT3 tires as well. So I'm gonna be using really this as well. And finally, I'm ready to roll at about over 200 miles per hour of this thing. We're test run all the way of this vehicle. The top speed is 185 miles per hour. And finally, I'm ready to have fun of this thing. So, I'm not gonna be testing around for this thing. And what would you pretty think of this vehicle? And that should be going for street races along. And I'm pretty that is all, including one UD edition, another UD edition that I just already purchased. It's German edition, and I'm not going to be purchasing any of the UD edition cars whatsoever. So, not what I'm just going to be able to say then. So, I'll be ending up this video immediately, and that wasn't going to be pretty all that. I'm just going to be pretty upgrading American vehicles and buying another UD edition. And I'm not pretty sure as well that I'm just going to be favoriting this one. Thanks for watching and for all your support. And I'm going to be seeing you around in the next video that I'm just pretty able to get for top speeds of this thing. But all over itself, that is going to be Turbo Concept signing off. And I'm not going to be pretty happy for this car. And that Blast Pound's Mouth HG wouldn't able to buy for this car for sure. So thanks for watching. And I'm going to be see you, or by the way.